How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a little request video. Now, in my last video I asked people to comment or shoot me a message if you want to have a topic you want answered, or if you want me to talk about something. And shout out to Pog. Apologies if I've butchered your YouTube name, but they've commented on the video and they said, hey, I love the video, I would love to hear you talk about how to connect more to others. So thank you for the kind comment, and thank you for giving me an awesome topic to talk about. So let's get into it. So knowing how to connect with other people is a really important part of life, and connecting with other people can have a variety of different meanings, you know. It might refer to being able to form an emotional connection to another person, which involves a variety of subjective feelings that help form a bond between two people. But it can also refer to more general social connections and just day-to-day life. So however you define it, these connections are really important for physical and mental well-being. You know, being able to forge a connection with another person allows you to establish interpersonal relationships and build your social support circle. It's kind of like in human nature for us to need a sense of belongingness in life, and we can do that by creating social relationships. You know, I've seen it myself, and I've seen other people that without these kind of settings and without these surroundings, you know, these people can often slip into isolation and depression if they don't have that support network. Now, there are a lot of factors at play that can make it difficult for people to connect with others, and a lot of people struggle with this aspect of life, and, you know, sometimes lack social skills and basic conversational skills with others, and that can be a struggle for them. You know, these kind of things can happen for a number of reasons. It can be down to past trauma that makes it difficult, you know, whether you were bullied in school or you had a difficult upbringing. You know, there's negativity that plays a part, and just general mental health problems that can make it a real challenge for us to connect with others, especially new people. If you're like me, who's pretty introverted, I usually don't like to meet new people unless I've kind of vaguely know them already. I've got better over the years for sure, but as an introvert, I definitely prefer to stick to my crowd and stick to the people I know rather than go out and meet new people. But life is life, and it's important for me to go out and meet new people. So how can we start to connect with others and achieve a better connection with someone that we've met, or someone that we want to have a better connection with? So I've got a list of things here that we can get into that can make that easier for us. So first of all, super important, and always remember this in every situation, be your authentic self, guys. Yep, don't pretend to be someone, or don't pretend to be something you're not. Okay, just be proud of who you are and the things that you're into. No matter if you think it's weird yourself, or, you know, don't care what other people are going to think about what you like. You know, just be proud of who you are. Being yourself is, in the short term, maybe going to make you more vulnerable, but it will lead to more authentic connections, and people will appreciate your authenticity. The second one, find a hobby and join a club relating to that hobby. Now, I've always found when meeting new people, it's always easier to talk to someone when you can bond over the same hobby, okay, or if you have the same interest as someone. You know, so when I moved abroad at 24 years old, one of the first things I realized was I need friends. I need someone to talk to. I need people who like the same thing as me. Now, for me, that was football or soccer for my American friends. You know, I like to play football a lot, and I played it back in the UK. So when I moved abroad, one of the first things I did was find a football team, go to the training, join the team, play on the weekends, and socialize with these guys. You know, and that made it really easy for me to be able to connect with others, as, you know, we all share the same interests. So whatever it is that you're into, try to find a club in your local area, and then that way we can meet new people. Number 3 is to respect people's boundaries. This one is a really simple one, and, you know, when you're getting to know someone, whether it's a girl or if you're trying to forge a connection with someone, there's usually things and topics that are off limits early on, so don't push them into talking about something that they seem uncomfortable with or they don't want to, just for the sake of a connection. So lay off those and respect people's boundaries. The next one is to, and I think this is probably the biggest one that I don't see much nowadays, is to really listen to what other people have to say. You know, I really notice a lot these days that people lack basic listening skills, and for sure I've definitely been guilty of this in the past. You know, when you talk with people, you know, people always want to talk about themselves without caring much about what the other person is saying. So listen carefully and ask questions and show that you're engaged in what they're talking about. You know, the right person will notice and appreciate that you take notice. You know, if it's a girl or a guy that you're talking to and they've mentioned something they like, remember it for down the line in the future, and perhaps in the future you can bring them a little gift of something they mentioned to you or something like that. People really appreciate others that genuinely take an interest in what you say. So also when listening to someone, super important, and I had to learn this as well when I was growing up, wait for those people to fully finish what they're saying. Try not to butt in and cut them off. And I know I've said to ask questions, but don't be super eager and just like cut in front of them to ask them questions. Wait for them to finish what they're saying first and then ask. Be present and be in the moment. You know, how many times have you opened up to someone about something, or you know, you're trying to have a conversation with someone and all of a sudden you notice they get their phone out and they start scrolling their phone or replying to a message, you know, and it really annoys us. So don't be that person either. Be in the moment and be present. Maintain eye contact and smile occasionally. You know, when you're being a good listener, you should also be doing your best to make eye contact. And I don't literally mean staring into their soul, guys. It is okay to take some small breaks from making that eye contact with them, but at least look at them when they're talking or being open about things to you. You know, being attentive in this way will really help you to be able to build a deeper connection with this person. And you know, if you notice that your eye contact's drifting, it kind of shows that you're not really paying attention and that your thoughts are elsewhere and your thoughts are drifting away. Anyway, guys, I've covered a load of things here that I think can really help to better make connections with other people. And if you have anything that you've come across in your life that can help you, that's helped you build better connections with other people, feel free to comment down below, let us know. And also, like these survivors in this gameplay, don't give up, don't just quit, don't be weak, and don't be like these survivors who just give up when things aren't going their way. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all for listening to me rant on. I appreciate you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and yeah, if you have anything you want me to cover, now's your time. If you've made it this far, shoot a comment down below, shoot me a message. I'll be sure to get around to it at some point. Alright, peace out, guys. Appreciate you.